everyone, it's Paul here from Island Life. Welcome to another video. Today's video will be about the 5 best reasons why you should move to Portugal. So without any further delay, let's get this video on our way. At the same time, while I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why you should move to Portugal, I'm going to put some videos up of the area where I live, and also at the beach maybe, and a couple walking trails. And so, for you to have an idea where it looks like, for those of you who never came to Portugal. With that in mind, I hope I'm putting this content out for you so you have an idea what Portugal is like in comparison to most other countries. But I only am going to be talking about 5 reasons why you should move to Portugal. And these are the reasons. One, it's geography. So Portugal is perfectly located at the end of the Peninsula Iberica, and for that reason, you can access Western Hemisphere. Actually, from Portugal to get to the Western Hemisphere, to get to Canada, to US is the closest point, and also to get to any country in Europe. Our neighbors are Spain. You can just drive through to get to Spain, get to Italy. Portugal could not be better located. So from here, you can access so many other countries. Just drive a few hours and you are in a different country. That's the beauty about the location where Portugal is at. That is reason number 1. So if you like to explore, you like to drive, you like to see other countries, come to Portugal. So reason number 2 is landscape and culture. I put these two together. So in Portugal, if you drive to the west coast of Portugal, you just stunning views. Not only the ocean, but the contrast and the beaches, the rock formations, the small cities, the culture. As you drive by narrow streets full of flowers, you'll experience all these things within a day's ride. So culture and landscape is stunning on the west coast of Portugal. You also have the country roads. You'll experience the country roads. These farms full of orange trees, and some of the roads in Portugal actually they have fruit trees in the middle of the road, in the middle of the central square of majority of cities. They also have. So which is kind of unique. So a little landscape and culture. If you like to drive, if you like to go for day drives and experience all of this without costing you anything other than the gasoline, basically, Portugal is perfect for that. So come to Portugal. So reason number 3, I'll put them cost of living and quality of life. These two, they go hand in hand. Quality of living, it's obviously it's in the eye of the beholder. If you like the simple lifestyle, if you like beaches, if you like to go golfing, if you like to be outdoors, you can experience all these things within reason cost of living. Electricity in Portugal is quite a bit expensive. But taking that aside, and when you combine it all together, housing, when you combine eating out, when you combine all these things together, especially if you're coming from countries, North America, and you come into Portugal and you compare the lifestyle of those countries to Portugal, yes, Portugal, when you're looking from those eyes, Portugal cost of living is low. Cost of living and quality of life, they go hand in hand, in my opinion. So for you to move to a country in which the cost of living is low, that improves your quality of life automatically. So Portugal doesn't have the lowest cost of living, I must tell you. Certain things you pay a little bit more than other countries, but in general, it does have a cost of living. Especially Canada, US, Australia, or even England. I shouldn't say even England. I'm not sure why I said that. So reason number 4 is safety. Reason number 4 is safety, and you will experience that as soon as you get to Portugal. You walk about anywhere in Portugal and you'll experience this country is extremely safe. And when I mean extremely safe, I'm comparing Portugal to vast majority of other advanced countries. Portugal ranks number 3 of one of the safest countries in the world in 2022. So it's definitely safe. You can move in with your family, perfect raised family. Kids can play outside. You feel safe. You can walk about in the cities. You're not going to be mugged. Of course, you need to be aware if you're in Lisbon. You don't want to carry a bunch of cash in your hand, waving it around. Yeah, somebody's going to grab it. That's obvious. But in general, Portugal is actually quite safe no matter where you go. You can go to a complete strange village, very isolated. You can walk about and you just feel safe. You walk around, you don't feel odd, you don't feel, okay, I'm out of place here kind of thing. You don't feel those things like you would feel in more advanced countries. You don't feel people is looking at you in a weird way as if you're thinking this guy's going to mug me or something. You don't feel that here. Here you actually feel safe. People, they take their hat out to you when you go to these more remote places. They're happy to see you. So you will experience that over here. And then you can consider all those things here. You have the safety, you have the scenery, you have the view, you have the way of life, and you have all these things that I would say Portugal makes it one of the best countries for people to retire. So reason number 5. Reason number 5, it's the weather. So Portugal weather is pretty freaking amazing, to be honest. So you have sunny days. Southern part of Portugal, it's almost every day when you have your coffee or tea, whatever it is, and sit outside and see the sunrise. That to me is one of my favorite parts of the day. But if you like also to go for walks on the beach, walk by the beach, love that stuff. There's something about it, walking on the beach, hearing the waves, and you walk in these beaches in Portugal. They're stunning. These beaches in Portugal, absolutely stunning. They're so wide, so massive, and they go for miles and miles and miles. So you can walk on the beaches in the morning, in the middle of the day, in the afternoon, see the sun go down. It's just something about it. So that to me is life. So if you want to live the outdoor life, you have so many trails throughout Portugal, from one end of the country to the other. You can walk about and you actually see it. You see so many people from all over the world here in Portugal. They walk in these trails every day. I walk about and I see a couple. I can tell people, there's some people are not from here for some reason. I can tell that. And I stop and say hi. And then I have encountered people from South Africa. I've encountered people from England. I've encountered people from Germany. I've encountered people from Italy, Spain. These people walking these trails, and you walk about and you just find these people from all over the world, and we all have one thing in common. We love the Portuguese weather. So weather is definitely one of the main reasons why you should move to Portugal. So having said all that, so obviously I'm Portuguese. I was born in this country. I want to promote Portugal as much as I can, but I'm being truthful and honest. So Portugal is definitely one of the best countries in the world that you can retire today. If you like outdoor life and you like live a good life with a good cost of living, I'll say a good cost of living because it's not cheap to live in Portugal. But you can have a reasonable cost of living in Portugal compared to most other nations, and you have an extremely good quality of life if you like to live outdoors. If you are an outdoor person, you like golfing, you like camping, you like just walk on the beach, you like to go fishing, you like to walk on a small village, you like to see history, you're pretty amazed about the building structures. Some of them are stunning. Some of these structures in Portugal, they go back to the Moors days. Actually, majority of castas in Portugal, they were built by the Moors. So when you go and you see these castles, it just feels, you have that vibe and you feel, boy, I can't believe I'm so lucky I'm in Portugal. So Portugal is definitely one of the best countries to retire in the world. So those were my 5 reasons. And if you have any questions, you'd like to know anything about Portugal, please leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to assist in any way possible. So I'm trying to make these videos is for you, the viewer. And the reason I want to make this video, I want to share my experience with you guys. I want to share what I experienced about Portugal with the viewer. So either good or bad, I'm going to share that with you. I have shared before some of my videos, the cost of living in Portugal, compared different cities. I have shared my personal expenses for a month. I want to share all of that with you. So you, before you move to Portugal, before you make the life-changing decision that a lot of you do, which is, it could be quite frustrating for a lot of people moving to a country and then they find these things. You can make a life-changing decision based on reality and facts. So so there you go, guys. Those were my 5 reasons why you should move to Portugal. And now I'm going to leave you with a little teaser, the sound of the waves of this great ocean.